Anticipated contest. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Chased out to his right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw now. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2nd down carry for Jones. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Drops this one off. It's Jones. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
at the 31-yard line.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Kate, it is a long postseason road ahead of them, especially when you're the road team in this wild card environment. They're going to likely be underdogs all postseason long, so you better embrace that moment. You better attack it like every play is on the line. In this first drive, I'd expect them to lead by example. Be aggressive from the jump.
And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
to throw. Maybe he gets blocked, and the ball is out. Recovered by the defense. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls grow their lead on the turnover. Well, Brock, we both know there's some guys who are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others, though, come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Back gap comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
In the air here. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Back gap comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Escapes the defender. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
At the 34-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. at the 43-yard line.
Quick throw is caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to number 88. Brings up third down.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 10-3 ball game. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. They're giving it to Jones on the option. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bulls take a 13-point lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Going now on 1st down. Brought in right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. He'll throw off the play fake. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Chicago.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs, and now some great field position.
Result of the play.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see, fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground, and power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Complete out to the right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down, they're going to the option. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He's dropping back to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Part of the reason this offense been humming today, been in such great rhythm and got this lead, well, they've protected themselves so well. Now they finally get punched in the face. And how do you adjust and how do you respond? Does it remain business as usual to stay out front, or can this defense finally get home?
Finds him on the slant. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
The vet in his 14th season, still knocking him through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 48-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Line up the design keeper. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
They'll go play action.
1st down, Chicago.
He's got a man left. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Only about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
At the 21-yard line.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Running in the red zone. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from Chicago right after this. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. play coming here. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
From the gun on third down. It is cut left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
First and goal.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's tackled for no gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. He's going to throw this one. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys cut the lead down to 10. Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds his fullback. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
46 yards. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bulls will add to their lead at the end of the half. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10, looking to throw. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports
Our trip around the
report.
NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. All right, Kate, thanks very much. We continue on with a great day of football. This the third of the 3 Wild Card Sunday games. Let's show you what's transpired so far. And this is the Giants wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Giants prove they are a force to be reckoned with. The number 5 seed advances with a road win. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the Ravens running back. He's trying to will his guys into the divisional round, and this will help. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the visiting team's QB. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Tigers make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a throw. He's keeping it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Positive with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
And send him over right. Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. They're going to try and throw it here. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to put one of the tight ends in motion. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. He brushed him off with ease. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play of this drive. He's going to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
4th down, pass coming. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Bulls will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And this one does not go far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Setting up to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble. It gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Collects this at the 32. Dodges another stop. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Throw right side, complete to start this drive. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Number 6. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them right side of it.
Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 10.
He tries to sneak it, and they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's the backup. 1st throw. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Working now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chicago getting set to take the field down. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Again to Johnson to start this drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's their ball, and they need to do something with it, or their postseason is over. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a design run. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Pass play now. Hits him on the out route. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll throw to begin this drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw here on first. Completed over the middle. Won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25.
First and 10.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They'll look to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He'll try to do it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Why are you looking at me that way, kid? I'm fine. I'm not having flashbacks to Marshawn in the Super Bowl inside the 1. I am so far over that memory. Don't worry about it. No, that didn't just flash before my eyes yet again.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Setting him on the dive. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety. Well, an assist to their punter on that one, Brock.
I'm glad you said that, Kate. Absolutely right.
Because it was that kick that set up the chance for that immediate safety.
How many times do we sit with coaches over the course of the week and we hear it all the time? Mirroring that defense and special teams. Defense and special teams. It can be game changers. And you don't know that play in any NFL game that could turn the tide. Well, we got to see the defense and the special teams marry together. And now we'll get to watch the offense take possession.
Now, after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's Jones off the pistol give. The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! This one bounces out of bounds right at the line, so it'll stay with the offense here. Takes the second down snap. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Starts his return from the 23. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
And throw this from the gun. Hits him on the in route. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going now on 1st down. He'll set up the screen for Henry. He still has room inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
17.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. All the way left side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Zone read. This is Jones. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bulls have likely locked up the win right there.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bulls go up by 19.
Home team 36. Visitors 17.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
It's his running back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Number 0.
And dose of the hurry up here.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
I'll throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
That's another 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. These guys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Pass play on 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Trying to set this up quick.
Another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 15-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And even with a good amount to the final 2 minutes remaining, no timeouts left, so they should be able to kneel this out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bulls winners as we say so long from Chicago.